Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we managed to deal with a blood dragon, did a lot of wilderness adventuring, and I declared my intention to make my way to Swindler's den, which is what I'm going to try and get done today. I think we should be able to clear it out and wrap up the In My Time, well, not wrap up the In My Time of Need quest, but the dungeon portion thereof. The bulk of the work in the quest, so to speak. Anyway, between Cuker's Monument and Swindler's Den, the cave you can already see on the map there, don't miss this little pool of water. A few ingredients, including a Nern root, which I do still need. With that in hand, I need 3 more. Not bad. But the real draw, if I can find him, there should be a corpse around here, a bandit corpse. There it is. And he has a skill book on him. Pickpocket skill book, beggar. Pickpocket increased to 75. Beggar by Revan. I think that's my third pickpocket skill book. Yes, it is. So if I jump to the free boost list, pickpocket has 8 more boosts to go. Not like it needs it. That skill screams skyward anyway. Beggar by Revan. Eslaf Errol was the last of the litter of 5 born to the queen of the prosperous Nordic kingdom of Errolgard, Lapir Kopa, and her husband, the king of Errolgard, Itluaf. During pregnancy, the queen had been more than twice as wide as she was tall, and the act of delivery took 3 months and 6 days after it had begun. It is perhaps understandable that the Lapir Kopa elected, upon expelling Eslaf, to frown, say good riddance, and die. Like many Nords, Itluaf did not care very much for his wife, and less for his children. His subjects were puzzled, therefore, when he announced that he would follow the ancient tradition of his people of Atmora of following his beloved spouse to the grave. They had not thought they were particularly in love, nor were they aware that such a tradition existed. Still, the simple people were grateful, for the little royal drama alleviated their boredom, which was and is a common problem in the more obscure parts of northern Skyrim, particularly in wintertide. He gathered his household staff and his 5 fat, bawling little heirs in front of him and divided his estate. To his son Enope he gave his title, to his son Laernu he gave his land, to his son Swoibud he gave his fortune, to his daughter Lacifitra he gave his army. Itluaf's advisors had suggested he keep the inheritance together for the good of the kingdom, but Itluaf did not particularly care for his advisors, or the kingdom for that matter. Upon making his announcement, he drew his dagger across his throat. One of the nurses, who was rather shy, finally decided to speak as the king's life ebbed away. "Your Highness, you forgot your 5th child, little Eslaf." Good Itluaf groaned. It is somewhat hard to concentrate with blood gushing from one's throat, after all. The king tried in vain to think of something to bequeath, but there was nothing left. Finally he sputtered irritably. Eslaf should have taken something then, and died. That a babe but a few days old was expected to demand his rightful inheritance was arguably unfair. But so Eslaf Errol was given his birthright with his father's dying breath. He would have nothing but what he had taken. Since no one else would have him, the shy nurse, whose name was Druzba, took the baby home. It was a decrepit little shack, and over the years that followed, it became more and more decrepit. Unable to find work, Druzba sold all of her furnishings to buy food for little Eslaf. By the time he was old enough to walk and talk, she had sold the walls and the roof as well, so they had nothing but a floor to call home. And if you've ever been to Skyrim, you can appreciate that that is scarcely sufficient. Druzba did not tell Eslaf the story of his birth, or that his brothers and sister were leading quite nice lives with their inheritances, for, as we have said, she was rather shy and found it difficult to broach the subject. She was so painfully shy, in fact, that whenever he asked any questions about where he came from, Druzba would run away. That was more or less her answer to everything, to flee. In order to communicate with her at all, Eslaf learned how to run almost as soon as he could walk. He couldn't keep up with his adopted mother at first, but in time he learned to go toe-heel if he anticipated a short but fast sprint, and heel-toe if it seemed Druzba was headed for a long-distance marathon flight. He never did get all the answers he needed from her, but Eslaf did learn how to run. Excuse me. The kingdom of Errolgard had, in the years that Eslaf was growing, become quite a grim place. King Enop did not have a treasury, for Swoibud had been given that. He did not have any property for income, for Laernu had been given that. He did not have an army to protect the people, for Lacifitra had been given that. Furthermore, as he was but a child, all decisions in the kingdom went through Enop's rather corrupt council. It had become a bureaucratic, exploitative land of high taxes, rampant crime, and regular incursions from neighboring kingdoms. Not a particular unusual situation for a kingdom of Tamriel, but an unpleasant one nonetheless. The time finally came when the tax collector arrived to Druzba's hovel, such as it was, to collect the only thing he could, the floor. Rather than protest, the poor shy maid ran away, and Eslaf never saw her again. Without a home or a mother, Eslaf did not know what to do. He had grown accustomed to the cold open air in Druzba's shack, but he was hungry. "May I have a piece of meat?" he asked the butcher down the street. "I'm very hungry." The man had known the boy for years, often spoke to his wife about how sorry he felt for him, growing up in a home with no ceilings or walls. He smiled at Eslaf and said, "Go away or I'll hit you." Eslaf hurriedly left the butcher and went to a nearby tavern. The tavern keeper had been a former valet in the king's court and knew that the boy was by right a prince. Many times he had seen the poor ragged lad in the streets and sighed at the way fate had treated him. "May I have something to eat?" Eslaf asked this tavern keeper. "I'm very hungry." "You're lucky I don't cook you up and eat you," replied the tavern keeper. Eslaf hurriedly left the tavern. For the rest of the day the boy approached the good citizens of Erelgard, begging for food. One person had thrown something at him, but it turned out to be an inedible rock. As night fell, a raggedy man came up to Eslaf and, without saying a word, handed him a piece of fruit and a piece of dried meat. The lad took it wide-eyed, and as he devoured it, he thanked the man very sweetly. "If I see you begging on the streets tomorrow," the man growled, "I'll kill you myself. There are only so many beggars we of the guild allow in any one town, and you make it one too many. You're ruining business." It was a good thing Eslaf Errol knew how to run. He ran all night. Eslaf Errol's story is continued in the book Thief. Alright, so from here, a few more flowers. Not particularly important. However, up here, we get a random encounter. This is Vigilant Fighting Skeletons, which we had not seen before. We'll strike that one off the list. And Vigilant will win this fight easily. I just need to loot the skeletons.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go on.
Check the Vigilant's
Punished.
pockets. Nothing I need. This is another Shrine of Zenithar. I don't know why they had two Shrines of Zenithar out here. You'd think they'd change it up a little bit, but it's all good. Quill, roll of paper, and gold. And the shrine itself.
Huh?
Now, if we go due north of here, there should be a corundum vein. Oh, and look at that. An elk and 2 deer. Here's the vein. Let's get that first. Then I'll worry about the wildlife. Saw a beehive in one of these trees too. Don't want to miss that. Beehive husks are pretty useful ingredients.
Boost! Boost!
Darn, that was close.
Boost!
Okay, I gotta do better.
Boost! Boost!
If I can get it, that's gonna be great. Oh, why was he able to speed up? The
Boost!
slow effect is profound on elves. 32 destruction, but it's all good. There's one large antler. With that, I need 8 more. And let's go back to the first one we killed. No antlers. It's alright, though. It's alright. And I don't really care about him. I'm finding that corundum vein to get my bearings. I have finally discovered a very useful feature on the UESP, the map, which shows you where all the ore veins are when you click on it in an overworld view. I can't believe I have not been using this thing before now. So it's probably around here someplace, because it's only a little bit north and a good distance east. Almost directly northwest of Swindler's Den, actually. And it is on this side of this little water feature. And there it is. Thank you, UESP. You the real MVP. So we got that. It's time now to go ahead and get Swindler's Den on the map. You can see water everywhere. I'm gonna stay on this side for now. We kind of end up making a loop around this mountain. It culminates at Dustman's Cairn, which we aren't ready to go to yet, of course, but Swindler's Den discovered. So let's take it off the discoverable locations list. It is not clearable, even when we killed a boss bandit at the end of it. Before we head inside or mess too much with anybody who's here, do the usual perimeter check. Hide boots and bread. Got more deer here. All 3 are potentially large antlered. There's no way I'm going to get all 3 on a first run.
Foos!
Did it go? I'll content myself with 1 for the moment. And he will drop large antlers. That's pretty cool. And wouldn't you know, we got another random encounter over there. First, let me note that I now need 7 more large antlers. It looks to me like a repeat of Vigilant fighting Atronach. It is. But that's cool. We'll get some fire salts off the Atronach. With these in hand, I need 5 more. And we'll,
Bring the date will not go unpunished.
Dragon mounds are always a neat little feature.
Walk
Try picking his pocket.
always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
He's got nothing I actually care about, which is fine. One thing to be aware of, since we're over here, down by the Dragon Mound, almost due west of it, there's an iron vein somewhere on this side of the water. It's on this side of this little creek, though. And there it is. You can just see it. Good. I guess, since I'm here already, might as well check out this little island. And the water areas down here. There's a Nern root. With that I need 2 more. It's always exciting to me when I get to take things off the list. You can hear the mud crabs around. I'm gonna try and let Lydia handle them. She shouldn't have much trouble. And there's another iron vein on the island. There you go. Way to TCB, Lydia. There's a dwarven helmet here. That's going to be an upgrade for her once she's done fighting. The steel plate helmet I have at home is better, but this dwarven is an upgrade relative to the plain steel she's wearing now.
You won't get the best of me! I'll kill you if I have to.
Come on, finish him off.
Damn you!
Nicely done. Alright, dwarven helmet
I'm
for
right
you.
behind you. I am at your command.
Steel horned helmet is gone. Dwarven helmet is in.
Let's get going then.
That looks awesome. Alright. Get my bearings. There's Swindler's Den. Excuse me. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I'm certainly very stuffy today.
Boost!
Oh, don't kill Cam. It never... Oh, good. It did work that time. That's 2 out of the 3 deer. No antlers. I can actually see the 3rd one up there. Gonna let my magicka refill. And I'm gonna go for it. And then I just have a few ore veins to find, and then we'll actually enter Swindler's Den, I promise. Alrighty. Almost there. Here we go. Up, up, up.
Boost!
I'd like it better if you could actually make the run there, Skippy.
Boost!
Shit. Oh, it was going so well, too. Now he could be anywhere.
Boost!
Doesn't matter. Got it. And there's large antlers. Good. I need 6 more now. God, it'll be a relief when those are off the list. Hunting deer is a pain in the ass. Early on, anyway. By the time it's easy, of course, it'll be irrelevant anyway. So, we saw them while we were running after the deer. Up here, nestled at the foot of this mountain, are 2 corundum veins. There's 1. There's 2. And the last thing we need to do is, we chased a deer up here earlier, but I don't think I was alerted to it because the dragon attacked. Up this little snowy path to the top of this isolated mountain. Somewhere up here, if I can just find it. There's a gold vein. There it is. And it doesn't appear to be rendered correctly. I wonder if you can fix it with the console, or it's just... Nah, it's just not enabled. Alright, whatever. Anyway, just so I can go ahead and have my horse summoned, I'm going to fast travel to Swindler's Den. So if you look over there, there's the Shrine of Stendar, where we found our copy of Twin Secrets. All this should really just help you get your bearings so you know where everything is relative to everything else. You can just see Gyuker's monument way out there in the distance. If I actually run the perimeter of Swindler's Den, I don't really see anything. There is a single bandit that stands outside the place.
You picked a bad time to get lost,
I'll
friend.
let Lydia handle her. Maybe my horse too, if necessary. Where the fuck is Lydia? Did you get stuck up here or something?
This is the end for you.
Like, seriously, where is Lydia? This is bizarre. There she is. Come help me with the bandit.
I swear I'll kill you. I can take you. I'll kill you if I have to.
But can you not make it over those rocks? Because that's going to be funny to me if that's true. Lydia never does what I want.
I can take you.
This time I would really prefer Lydia not to shoot, and instead to
This
close
is
to
the end for
melee.
you.
Mostly because, as you can see, Lydia is a pretty terrible shot when she's got a small target like this.
Skyrim belongs to the North. You won't live to see tomorrow.
There we go. I can't bring Lydia to the bandit. Maybe I can bring the bandit to Lydia.
To die.
There we go. Much better. Now things will speed up.
You won't get the best of me. This is the end for you. Do your worst. You won't live to see tomorrow. You won't get the best of me!
Yeah!
Alright, finish it.
I cannot best you.
Perfect. There's your bandit outlaw. Goody. Look around the entrance, you got hide helmet, steel helmet, imperial light helmet, and iron helmet, and a goat cheese wedge and an iron dagger, all of which are pretty weird. Something weird seems to be happening with my horse. I'm gonna position him at the cave entrance, and we're gonna head inside. This is actually a pretty tough little dungeon, as you should probably expect when a quest is involved. It's not that big, but there are a lot of bandits in it, and they typically are on the upper extreme of the level range. So, muffled, we should be able to hear conversations.
I'm not sure I like these Alakir warriors hiding out here. They seem like trouble.
Keep it to yourself. They're not paying us to talk. They'll be gone as soon as they've found whoever they're looking for, and we'll have all the more corn.
Is someone there?
Just stop still!
I've run into this problem before. Lydia will actually block the doorway, so you can't get past her to hide behind her. And she'll just stand there and snipe on which would work, except the bandits beat the shit out of you too fast. He's a Nord, so we'll go flames.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
I'm on your side.
Get up your head!
Nothing.
Boost! So much easier to rob when you're dead.
Are you prepared to die?
Running, so I can get the rest of me. Boost!
Skyrim belongs to the North.
I've seen this happen a bunch of times too. Lydia won't go inside and they won't come out. Pathfinding in this dungeon is really weird, and so is detection. It's pretty hard to... I don't think Bethesda intended to make you fight the entire dungeon all at once. As the bandits, you can kind of see they're sorted into 3 or 4 different groups, but the detection is off, so when you engage the first group, either the walls are too thin or whatever the exact problem is, what winds up happening is everybody can hear you and everybody rushes you at once.
All you've got.
Well, I'll just kill him myself. Oh shit. I would have, except for his healing potion. Lydia! Trying to get me killed.
Now you'll pay.
Boost!
I'll kill you.
Boost!
Of course, this first group isn't suffering from either of those particular problems,
Are you prepared to die?
but the much simpler problem that they don't like to come in here and Lydia, for whatever reason, does not like to go down here. It's all good, though. First room's clear. We've been at it for about half an hour now. Few ingredients in this room, mostly fairly uninspiring stuff. Sworn there was something else. Up here maybe? Yes, there it is. Unlocked chest with junk inside. So it goes. Hunting bow and arrows. Propped there on the left. So we're only supposed to have to fight, I think, 3 in here. But this is the first place where, for whatever reason, the detection gets thrown off and you end up having to fight way more. So I kind of be careful with my shouts. Red guard means my frostbite spell works nicely.
Boost! Are you prepared to die?
Actually, I think that's the
Boost!
very skin. Well, I don't know. Frostbite seems to be full damage. Hard to say.
Boost! Prepared to die. Boost!
Well, the thug is down. I need to make sure.
Boost!
Need to do whatever I can to keep the outlaw in this room. Not let him get his buddies into his detection range. Oh, too late. Already happened. Maybe I should just let Lydia snipe him.
Now you'll pay.
Son of a... Damn you!
Keep hoping she's getting in there to roll the axe instead, but
You won't get the best of me!
never such luck, I'm afraid.
Boost!
Please don't kill me!
See, he's dead, and I'm happy with that. But the others have detected me, so I'd better be careful. As long as they don't come all the way in here, I should be alright. Good, good, good. Search the rest of this room. Give all of them time to settle back in. And I'll make an anchor save before I move on. 25 minutes to go.
Did you hear something?
What was that?
Just die!
I fought worse than you.
Alright, well, we got a bandit. Thug archer. An outlaw warrior. And I can't tell what grade the mage is up there.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
That's all, God.
People decide to come after me. Becomes a real problem.
This is the end.
Boost! Just a... That's it? Oh, you got it. You're a fool, right?
There's another bandit dead. Please stop attacking me.
I'll show you a real fight.
You ranged douchebags. Alright, good. We're down to the mage, the archer, and one other.
I've had enough of you. I'll kill you if I'll have your head. Victory is yours. I submit.
Boost!
Do it.
Yield, and I may still show mercy.
Alright, well, I'm in trouble.
Mercy.
The mage is all the way up here.
This enough.
Boost!
It's no place.
Time for you to die.
No.
Die already so I can take your stuff.
That's the best you can do.
Lydia actually does really well when she gets up close and personal with a mage like this. He made a big mistake closing the gap, which is good. Once he's down, they got two archers. It shouldn't be that horrific to do that. Mage is down. Hallelujah. Holy shit, where's the tile?
Your side.
This is actually the sweetest big ass fight has ever gone to me. That's our
Boost!
I think that's my first bandit ever. Strongest bandit we fought yet. No, that's not true. We fought him
This is
wrong
the end for you.
somewhere.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Problem. When Lydia blocks the passage behind me like
What
that.
are you doing?
It's like, how does that even happen? I was in front of her, or I was behind her.
You think you can take me? What you still got?
You won't. You caught seat to the north.
I should do flames. These are
Best,
both-
huh?
these are
I've had enough of you.
Hey,
Be careful. I'm on your side. This is the end for you. Skyrim belongs to
Go ahead. Try and fight back. Think you can take two?
Please don't kill me.
good. We got the thug.
I yield. I yield.
I gotta... I was gonna say, I gotta get out of the way, or else the plunderer is gonna kill me.
You think you can take me?
I'll kill you if I have to.
Pretty stoked that the thug died.
Damn you.
Stupid.
You're
Damn it.
Why do you still die? Lords never back down.
You won't get the best of me.
Yeah, just stand there and block. That'll help.
Be careful.
I can take you.
We are robbed. Fall back.
Oh shit. Fucked, fucked, fucked.
Won't leave Skyrim alive. Son mercy on you.
Prepared to die.
Just a
No.
scratch.
I swear I'll kill you.
Now you'll
This
pay.
ends now.
I submit.
Oh yeah, no, come after me. Even though...
You won't live to
Even though
see
the other
it.
gals...
Victory is yours.
Bum rush.
I submit.
I'll kill you if I
Fucking
have
war
to.
axe.
No.
Unclear which one.
Death is highly overrated.
I'll have your head.
Victory is yours. I submit. I can take you. Mercy.
I'll carve you to pieces. What you want?
Damn it!
I swear I'll kill you. I cannot best you.
Not your best.
I'll kill you if I have to.
I cannot best you. Victory is yours. I submit.
Damn you.
We are routed. Fall back.
Don't you dare get behind me. Okay, good. The thug is down and we looted her. 15 minutes to
You won't get the
go.
best of me.
On my wall.
Lydia's going to lose this fight.
You win.
No,
I
she upgraded
submit.
Dwarven arrows, though. That'll definitely help. Excuse me.
Can't hide from me.
Are you prepared to die?
Your heart out. Can't hide from me.
I'm alright with this.
Now you'll pay.
I'll rip your heart out.
I have my doubts about that, Lydia.
That's the last of them.
Oh good, he's gonna leave.
By Eastmere. There's a killer about. Is someone there?
Oh. I think he's actually the last one.
I was sure I heard something.
I'll wait for Lydia to finish regenerating. Oh, close enough. She doesn't need to be done.
Should have known she was lovely. Said she'd wait for me.
Well, that's the tough part. And as much as I swore and got frustrated, that actually went pretty smoothly. I've had much worse times than that, I'll tell you.
I've got your back.
Lydia has
I
upgraded
am
to Dwarven
sworn to
arrows, which
carry
are
your
better than
burdens.
Orcish, so I'll take the
Let's get going,
inferior
then.
arrows she's carrying. For that, we thank you. Now he's back in the tunnels where he's supposed to be before he gets aggroed. Now let's clear this room. Dining room, mess hall, whatever you want to call it. Gold, gems, and a coin purse over here. That's always nice to find.
Might pay off my bounty this time. Walk into the city of free man.
Alright, that's it for this room. Onward into the tunnels. We gotta get up to where the mage was patrolling. This dude died doing what he loved, obviously.
Free beers down, the orchard frown, and bid the elf goodbye. For none could know, 'twas not for show, and someone had to die.
So there he is. This is his actual patrol room. Try and help Lydia out, but she gets to melee range and he switches to his dagger. She's
The
gonna...
best you can do. Do your worst.
She shouldn't need much help.
That's your best, huh?
Now you'll pay.
Won't leave Skyrim alive.
You're a disgrace to your own
Victory for Sovngarde! Damn you!
Are you prepared to die?
If I could just...
Alright, he's down. That dwarven bow is definitely an upgrade relative to the imperial bow I have sitting at home. Chest. Nothing spectacular. But the flip side, everybody crashing into the same room, is now we're done. There's Thief, which we've already read. The Pickpocket Skill Book. There's another copy here if you missed the one in Bleak Falls Barrow. Somebody asked me in the comments why I'm not playing Fallout 4 yet. Well, the answer is I am playing Fallout 4 on my own time, but my whole gimmick is knowing the guts of a game inside and out, and I don't have the knowledge base to do a playthrough of Fallout 4 yet, and I don't want to do a blind one. Anyway, one of the most valuable things you'll find is up here. There are 2 refined malachites and a gold ingot. Both of those are on my list. With that in hand, I need 5 more gold ingots, and I need 4 more refined malachites. I started out needing 6. Those are the first malachites I found. Well, let's press on. We've got a little under 10 minutes, but we're pretty much finished. We're going to make our way to Kimatu, and I guess I should say, if I'm saying I'm done fighting and I haven't found Kimatu yet, I guess that's a spoiler alert. Of course, you have the option to fight Kimatu if, for some reason, you're feeling gullible. You're either feeling gullible and you believe Sadia's story, or you would rather just go for the pretty girl, no matter whether she's telling the truth or not. But I side with Kimatu. Feels better to me. His story lines up. I am 99% certain that of the 2, Kimatu is the one telling the truth, because his story is the one that lines up with the rest of the lore in the game about who the Alikir are and where Hammerfell is relative to the Thalmor and all that jazz. So let's make our way through here. But it doesn't really make a difference. The reward is the same either way. So it's a pure story choice. You can side with whoever you want to. The difference, of course, is if you side with Sadia, you have to fight Kimatu and the Alikir, and they're hard, and you don't get a better reward for doing it.
Alikir, hold! You've proven your strength, warrior. Let's avoid any more bloodshed. I think you and I have some things to talk about. Stay your hand, warrior.
Kill
It's no
Kimatu
secret why you're here.
or talk to him.
And you have proven your skill in combat. Let us talk a moment, and no one else needs to die. I think we can all profit from the situation in which we find ourselves. My men will not attack you if you will lower your weapons.
Why are you after Sadia?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
I've been sent here to kill you.
Of course. Sent by... What is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her?
Sadia told me you're assassins.
Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt.
What was her crime?
She sold the city out to the other noble... The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell.
So what do you want me to do?
She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. We'll be waiting for you at the stables. It will be good to finally be able to return home.
Completed, kill Kimatu or talk to him, lead Sadia to the Whiterun stables. Another factor that makes me think Kimatu's telling the truth is he doesn't want her dead, he wants her taken in alive, and she's telling you to murder him. I don't know, doesn't seem right. Anyway, there was a slaughterfish scale in that bucket if you didn't spot it. With that one in hand, I need 17 more. Barnacle clusters on the ramp, shouldn't be missed. Here on the right is the boss chest for Swindler's Den. As usual, I'm going to save it for last. I enjoy the anticipation. That's my favorite thing about playing this way. I know I keep saying it, but forcing myself not to buy anything makes the loot I find actually important.
Good morning.
The Alikir warriors have nothing to pickpocket, and they also don't really say anything. As you can see.
Keep your hands. What do you need?
I think, as I recall, you can pickpocket Kimatu, though.
What do you need? Need something?
Yeah, he's got 200 gold.
You never should have come.
90%, and I still failed. Really? There we go. Pickpocket to 76.
Until next time.
Oh, yes. The leader of the so-called assassins I've been asked to eliminate claims that Sadia betrayed her people to the Dominion, and they are here to bring her to justice. I've agreed to lead her into an ambush at the Whiterun stables. Don't think any of these Alikir have anything. But I'll check for the sake of thoroughness. Little more stuff over here. And finally the boss chest. What's it gonna be? Oh, an orcish helmet. I need to check. I don't recall whether orcish or steel plate is better. While my laptop pulls that up, we'll work our way out of the cave. Orcish is better than steel plate. So, when we get to Whiterun for an offload, we'll put the orcish on Lydia. No, we'll put the steel plate on Lydia. Stash the orcish. Don't miss this iron vein on the way out. And that offload's going to be the last thing we do, because we're just about at the 1 hour mark. And that's okay with me. And, as is often the case, it ends up being a nice little circle. Tunnel spits us out up here at the top of the first room with a worthless bow and some iron arrows for the trouble.
Huh?
It was gonna let me take something, I thought. Maybe I hallucinated it. Out we go. Our horse should be waiting for us right there, which is always nice. 10:30 a.m. Shouldn't have any trouble if we just go straight to Whiterun. Let's hit the smelter. Guess we'll let Lucia talk to us first.
Papa! Did you bring me anything?
Not this time.
Aww.
You're someone who can get things done.
Anyway, I'll
I
do
like
a YouTube playthrough of Fallout 4 when I feel comfortable with my knowledge level that I can do as thorough a job as I like. So, got 5 corundum ingots, which means I need 72 more. Got 12 iron ingots, which means I need 548 more. And I guess that's it. Go figure.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
You tried mercenary work? Sometimes I miss the soldier's life. But I
Did
hold
not
my
find
daughter.
any empty soul gems. Plenty of ingredients. I need to be on the lookout because I found a few important things too. Large antlers, fire salts, and nernroot, I think. Oh, and slaughterfish scales. That's right.
My arms. I know I made the right choice.
Bunch of obvious vendor trash like baskets and buckets and cast iron pots and empty wine bottles and flagons, kettles and lanterns, quills, papers, shovels, tankards, wooden dishes. All the food, always. Don't use scrolls either. Keep that potion of cure disease. Keep the orcish helmet. Everything else can go. Keep that dwarven bow. I think everything else can go. Smithing supplies. We've got amethyst, deer hide, firewood, garnet, leather strips, and ruby. Out comes the steel plate helmet. In goes the orcish helmet. Out comes the imperial bow. In goes the dwarven bow. Stash the Imperial bow.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Out with the Dwarven helmet, in with the steel plate.
Let's get going then.
Check Alicia's chest, it's empty. Head upstairs. Drop off more stuff. The corundum, the gold, the iron, the malachite, these ingredients, and otherwise we're good. Let's return to Swindler's Den. I'll end the video there. Next time, we're going to do a little more exploring, just to finish out some miscellaneous locations out here. We're going to hit Greenspring Hollow and Drellis's Cottage, both of which are up that way. Until then, this has been Let's Play Skyrim. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy the videos, please consider clicking an ad, liking, sharing, or subscribing. Even if you do none of the above, however, know that I do appreciate the fact that you choose to spend your time watching my videos, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.